Hey guys, welcome to Crazy Gamers Models. How's it going? How's everybody doing today? Well, today we're working on some weathering and some painting details on the Berg Panther. The Berg Panther's at a state where it's done. I'm just using it as a test bed. I had just put a gloss coat on this back hatch. I'm a big fan of the way this looks, so I'm just going to do some work on the exhaust today and maybe do some decal work. So, what I wanted you to check out this is from Masterbox. It is number MB35115. I got this from Bysend. It's German infantry weapons World War II era, and it's just a sleeve of weapons because I need them for something. Well, get the plastic off and we'll take a look at the back and see what we got here. Alright, so here's what we got on the back. We got a P08 Luger. We got a Walter P38. Two Mossor 98K. We have one a 41 rifle scope, one a 42 rifle scope. Some G43 ZF4 with a rifle scope, a 43, and then a Strahl G44, and then an MP38. And then you got an MG34. The MG34 and the MG42 is what I was looking for. Were these two because I wanted one as an anti-aircraft gun and one as a machine gun backup for one of my tanks. We'll take a look at it. Okay, let's take a look at this sprue here. In its own individual self-sealing bag, maybe. I can get into it. Oh, and this is 1/35th scale, by the way. We have a piece that came off. And then here's what we got here. Here's what we have. I mean, I know I'm not expecting much. I know they're not going to be slide molded, but they're going to be tucked away. I just want them to look like they're going to be there. But right there's my 34. There's my 43. 42. So, it's got some ammo, some belts. So, yeah, that's what, so I got this. I also got another one. Looks like it's got some shovels. Folded up shovels, some, not sure what those are. These canteens. $29. It doesn't tell you what 29 is. I think they're grenades or canteens. Or else weird, it doesn't tell you what everything is. Is there a piece of paper in here? No. Oh, that's strange. We'll have to figure that out. That's that one. I also have one here from ICM. So let's take a look at this. Look at the box. Again, it's German World War II infantry. Weapons and equipment. Soon you will find out what this stuff is for. But right now I'm just opening the box to show you what's in it. This came from Supermart. So, alright. Looks like we have two sprues tightly packed in here. Wow. And we actually have a paper showing us stuff. Look at the paper first this time. Okay, so it it's got paint colors and it lays out what different colors are, and then it has a list of what everything is in two different languages. What is one? One is an MG0815. So, but it's just, it's got a bunch of neat little stuff in it. So let's take a look at what we have in this sprue. It's like some nice slide molded helmets. These must be water canteens. I see them again on this sprue. Looks like two of the same sprue. No? Oh, a little bit different. A little bit different in this area is a little bit different on this sprue. That's the same, that's the same. Oh, wait a minute. If I flip it over, they're the same. I'm sorry about that. They are the same. Two of the same sprue. Wow, I should have saw that. My bad, guys. So two of the same sprue. That's ICM's. And that is kit number. That is kit number 35678. And again, this is 1/35th scale. Got some German weapons you can paint and put together. So that's going to be for something in the near future. So just waiting for this gloss varnish to dry. And it has dried. So let's take a look at what we have here. So this is the panel that we have oil filtered, and then I put a gloss on it, and then now I'm going to weather it up with some rust. Sort of, I hope. So, I'm going to take some of this. Actually, I want to use oils to weather it up with the rust. So let's move on to a decal. I know I jumped there. So we're going to place one of these. We're going to place one of these cross thingies on the back of the panel right in this area right here. So I'm going to cut that out with my decal stuff. Come in here. Decal scissors. Sometimes you can cut them out with a knife. I haven't done decals in forever. So we'll see how this goes. Alright. Alright, so it's going to go right there like that. Frame, issue more. Okay, I have one of these trumpeter decal trays. I only use it for big decals, but what I can do is I can sit it right on there and just add a little bit of the decal water. This is decal water. This is warm water with some white vinegar in it. And I just make this up and I put it on the decal just like so. Alright, let's see here. I'm going to give me out some micro set here, and I'm going to dunk my brush into micro set. We'll apply it to the area right here where the decal is going to go. Alright. Another drop of my decal water here. And we're going to give it a little test here. Alright, the decal seems to be moving. So we're gonna grab the sheet here. Grab the sheet. Now we can see here. Decal's moving here. We got that on that micro set. Now let's see if we can get it where we want it here. Alright. Alright. There, let's get a little bit of this. There's some water out of here with a Q-tip. Now let's just try to straighten that up a little bit. Let's see here. Now I'm going to drop it. Let's make sure we drop it at least one time. So we're going to make that straight like that. That's straight. Okay, so there we go. We have the decal where we want it. I'm going to take my cotton bud. I'm going to roll it down and soak up all this set and solution. There we go. You see how I got all that liquid off and out from under it? Roll in the Q-tip, get all that water out from under it. Now this is a small decal. When I do the larger decals on the aircraft, they're going to be a lot larger and a lot more difficult. And these TACOM details seem to be pretty good. It doesn't say who makes them on the decal sheet. So now I'm going to take my micro sol, which you use second. Use micro set first, and then you use micro sol. I'm going to just dip my brush in just a smidge. And I'm just going to brush that on there. And I'm going to leave it alone. Not going to touch it. I'm going to want to touch it. I'm going to want to roll it with a Q-tip. I'm going to want to do all kinds of things. But I'm not going to touch it. So, I'm going to try to put it out of view here. I'm going to back out so it'll still be in your field of view. But I'll find the need not to touch it. There we go. You can still see it, but it's far away from me. Okay, so I will put up the decaling station. This little Trumper decaling station is fantastic for larger decals. And I just keep everything on it and tuck it away where the decals go. So, alright. those away. And let's see here. We have this radio decals. We'll put them on later. We'll do the radio decals later after I put a gloss varnish, and we'll pull that out now. I'll show you how I put a gloss varnish on it. As you can see here, that this right here gets two decals. It gets a dial, two decals here, and the two decal dials on there. So we're going to prep this to get those decals, and I'm just going to add a little bit of black paint to it. Actually, I'm going to use Panzer Gray. So I'm going to use some Vallejo Surface Primer Panzer Gray. And I'll be back in 1 second. Sorry about that. I had to get water for my paint cup. Alright, let me get one of my detail brushes out here. There we go. Now, get some of this. I want to put add that to that. Then I'm going to grab these cross-lock tweezers and hold on to it like that. So we have a hold on to it. I'll bring it here. All right, in here, and you can see that. So I'm just going to take my paint. I'm going to put a nice even coat on here. Nice even coat. Now I just want to say, if you guys are looking for model kits and you have a hard time finding model kits, I use Sprue Brother models. They are fantastic. Their shipping is incredibly fast. You know, if I order on Monday, I have them that week, later in that week. If I order on a Friday or Saturday, I normally have them on Monday or Tuesday. So they have a storefront on Amazon, but directly from them, the prices are better. But you do got to pay shipping at that point, so it's not much of a price difference. But it is nice if you're looking for a specific model. Like all the Eduard kits I get from those, they're fantastic. Even the Big Ed upgrade kits, they have a lot of those in stock. And all the time I check back and there's new stuff. So that's that's where I get most of my stuff. They're fantastic. A lot of times they send me stuff too. So they're not a sponsor or anything, but they like to see me review some stuff of theirs. Some stuff I have to send back, some stuff I get to keep. But actually, one of their customers was referred to me about this diorama with the 4 aircraft, and he had bought his 3 aircraft from Sprue Brother Models, and had them sent to me. So, and the last one for that, the last German plane for that is on its way supposedly. That was harder to track down. They had to locate one. But it is a BF-109F with some upgrade parts. It's going to be a while to get the upgrade parts, but because then we had to fish around for them. But as they come in, I'll tell you where we fished around for those at. All right, so we painted this the black. So, or German gray, I'm sorry. So we're going to let that dry. Put it over here. So let's talk about some rust stains, and we'll take a look at this real quick. As you can see, that has sat down very nicely. It has not attacked the gloss as much. So that'll mat out when I put a matte coat on there. But what I want to do is debate on whether what do I want to do for this exhaust? I'm going to think about that more. Oh, I also received these. These are 1.6 millimeter resin nuts and bolts. They're a little small for the Jagdtiger, but they're the right size for 1/35 scale bolts. So we're looking forward to using those on some projects. So there's that. This is going to do it for this video. I was going to do that weathering, but we're going to have to do that in a future video. The Jagdtiger is going to be coming out next, so we're going to be working on that. So for Crazy Gamers Models, I am the Crazy Gamer. You guys have a fantastic day.